Word, man. Right back at you, right back at you. Damn, this camera don't do me no justice. How you not gonna do me no justice? Yeah, right back at you, man. So, I was talking in my last video about self love, self discipline, you feel me? And it's just a continuation of it. I just want to talk on it. My bus will come in very soon, you feel me? So, it's like, let me just kill time and speak life into this atmosphere that where I'm at. See the background. See the mountains now. Hold on. Where the flag at? See the mountains and everything. We in the United States of America. Oh shit, I didn't even know. You think I wouldn't know? So you dig? Woo! It was just playing some hot Mexican song right there. I had to vibe to it. Now I mean, you gotta vibe to things. You feel me? Make sure you have the right vibration in your life, type shit like that. You feel me? Everything that you listen to, hear, and everything else, make sure that it's good for you, that you can listen to. Stop listening to things that makes you annoyed. Then you telling people that yo, this person is giving me anger issues. Yo, turn the channel off. There's no need for you to listen to things that make you angry. It does not make sense to anybody. If it doesn't serve you, then why are you even entertaining it? You dig? Like that's like me watching some ratchet show, then I'm mad at the bitches for acting the way they acting. Man, these girls don't give a fuck about what you think, man. They doing something that's making them happy. You feel me? Regardless of how you deem. You feel me? Like I said, one blessing for somebody else is a curse for somebody else. And the reason why that came to me, because I was in New York before I left New York City, it kept on raining. It rained for like 5 days in a row. And I'm like, God damn, it's raining too much. And I was mad at the rain. Then when I came to Cali, it was so hot. I was mad. I'm like, God damn, we need some rain. But at that time when I felt the difference, I didn't really realize it yet. Then finally it rained in Cali. Then I'm like, wow, this is a blessing. But then I remember back to New York City. Then I'm like, damn, the same thing that I was complaining about was something that I needed somewhere else. You feel me? So here I am playing both parts. So sometimes when you read something, put yourself in both positions. You feel me? You just have balance. You just can't pick one side and be like, I am able, and the other person is Cain. You are Cain and Abel at the same time, and you can see that between your life. You can be the devil and you can be God too. So just have some kind of balance and know what is right for you. You feel me? So I want people to this year 2021 have balance, have discipline, be of service, show a lot of gratitude, show compassionate. If you don't know what that is, just when I don't know saying words, sometimes I think I know what the word is, but it's always very, very important that you look at the definition of the word. It put things in perspective. It changes the picture completely. When I look at the definition of the word, you get to understand the function of it. I know we in this day and age now, when we have a kid, we name them whatever we want to name them. Tashikwa, or we name them Becky, or we name them Jeffrey. And the name does not reflect the person itself. You feel me? This that's different from the word of the definition of saying words. If you look at the word, if you take a look at the word service, or you take a look at the word compassionate and everything else like that, look at the definition of the word, read the word, then look at the words that is similar to that word itself. It gives you a clearer understanding of it. And your mind, some people mind work with pictures and everything else like that, or it just gives you a scenario of what that word means so you can act within that word itself. Because most of the time when I learn words, and I'm speaking for myself, but I know people feel the same way too. When we learn words, or when I learn words, I probably learned it from someone speaking. You feel me? And that person used it. They used it in the best way they understood it in a sentence or in the storytelling. And we would take the way they used it and apply it to our life itself when we express ourselves or we say something. And it's okay, you can do that, but I advise you that everybody mind works differently. You feel me? I've always said this. It sounds like he's saying the same. Yes, I am saying the same thing. Everybody mind works differently. So always look at the definition of the word. Always look at the definition of the word and make sure that you are applying applying what the definition says to yourself. You feel me? Then you can express it through how you see it. And that helps me a lot when I look at definition of the word. Like the last video I was doing, and I said believe, and a similar word to believe is think. And I never even seen it like that. I know you probably like, how can you not see it like that? Because I always use the word believe, and I use it in a religious form. I always believe this, believe that, but believe is like, believe is not tangible. It's a feeling. It's a spirit. You feel me? If you believe in something or you think something, believe is more like I believe. So you have confidence in it. And so by me reading the word believe, even when I sang the song in the past, I believe I can fly. I was just saying that I believe I can fly, and I really do believe that I can fly. But it wasn't like I didn't say it with enough confidence that like so I'm looking at the English word. I'm looking at the English itself. English is the English language is a combination of other language that has been put together that was created. So the definition of things has been diluted down. So if you want to manifest things in your life sometimes, look at the definition of the word. It's not necessarily how you say it, it's the feeling and the intention of what you're saying. So once you look at the definition of the word, it gives you a strong intention of what you want to manifest when you say these things into your life. And I just want to share that because that really helped me a lot. By me looking at the word, when I look at the word, the definition in the dictionary, then I look at the similar words that can be applied to the word believe. I'm like, so when I use the word believe, I'm using the spirit of confidence and the powerful thought of thinking to apply to that word now. So it's a different feeling when I use it now. It's not just something I'm just saying. And when God deal with us, it's not what you say or what you do. It's the intentions behind it. Because once upon a time, people would just, I mean, like I said, I always say this, but like I said, man, look, the things that you do today has already been done already. You feel me? Once upon a time, it was good to do this, but today it could be bad to do this. But it does not matter if it was good today or it's bad today. Use your intentions. It's your intentions. It's your is that it feeling. You know what I mean? Is the power of what you may call it. Is the power of, you know what I mean, having a good mind. Is the power of using the right substance so you can push that thing forward, so you can manifest it in your life. Because I can say a lot of things, but if I don't have the right intentions behind it, then it's not going to be good. And God reads intentions. You feel me? God may understand. You might pray to God and everything else like that, and people pray to God from all different kind of languages all around the world. But what do you think God is reading? I know that God knows all the languages and everything else like that, but He's looking at your intentions, because the intention language does not change. You feel me? Your intentions does not change. The things that you're doing, does it have a good intention behind it? You feel me? Because you can be a person. You can be a person that let's just say two people, right? Let's just say two. Yeah, the power of two, huh? That's why I call myself two. But the power of two, let's just say two people kill somebody, right? One person, let's just say a woman killed a man because the man was trying to rape her, bomb, and another woman, and woman number two killed the man because for selfish reasons, but they both killed somebody, right? The intentions behind it, one can be right and the other person can be wrong, because the first person intentions was for was for survival, was for what you may call it, was for the first person intention was good intentions, because that person did it just to survive, or not just to survive, just to like escape a problem, and she had to do it. The second person did it because they had bad intentions. So both two people can do the same thing, and two people, and you can have two different results. That's why sometimes in court cases, people do complain and be like, they made a judgment where both of them did the same thing, but the judge itself, which is playing, they kind of playing God, is looking at the intention of what that person did, and that's why they ask you questions like, okay, what happened? What? That's why good lawyers always present great evidence. They put the evidence in, and they be like, this person was suffering from this, that, and third, and it wasn't in their right mind, and this person was contributing to this, and this is the reason why that person did it. So even in our own law, and our law came from God's law itself. There's a law of the universe, which is God's law itself, and you have spiritual laws itself. So all these laws are combined together. I have never read a law book a day in my life, but yet people come to me when I was in New York. My niggas came to me and wanted to speak to me about the law and shit because I knew what good intention was. I know the law is based on good intention. Now, how men practice that law, that's on them. You feel me? But the source of the law is based on good intentions. You feel me? Even business law, any kind of law, is based on good practice and good intentions. So I ain't never read the Bible. Well, I haven't read the whole Bible. I can't even lie on that. But you have to understand that. Yeah, somebody hit me. But you have to understand that everything that is needed to govern anything is based on good intentions. Even our body, if you want to govern your body and everything else, it has to be based on good intentions. You have to. That's why people are talking about health and good health and everything else like that. But health does not just require food. People always resort to health requiring food and everything. No, health is more than that. Health is your thought, your form of thinking. Is good intention should be our first choice of health. You feel me? What are the intentions that you're putting forward? What are you entertaining? You feel me? If you don't like what I'm saying, it's as simple as not listening at all. Don't entertain it. It's not good for your health. You think you're doing me wrong, but just making noise and be like, oh, he's just talking shit. Fuck that, da, da, da. But look, you doing yourself a disservice. You feel me? Serve yourself with the things that you need. Serve yourself with the things that you take in. Everything is food. You feel me? Like Nature Boy said, everything is food. So I try to. They be like, yo, you into too many topics and everything else like that. But you have to understand that everything deprived from that one thing. So all the things that we have that have been separated all came from one source. So when you take a look at a religion, if you take a look at science and everything else like that, I see it as one. I really do see it as one because it's like it all came from a tool that you using to understand your surroundings, to govern your surroundings. You feel me? Science use a tool called science to govern what is going on, to understand it and see what they can maneuver and use and everything else like that. Vicky Dillon was speaking about this too, where she put out a short video, which is very rare, because she could tell you that she'll tell you that, well, today is going to be a short video, and it is an hour later. So every time she says short video, I click on my screen. I always click on my screen to see how short of a video she would say, and it's a whole hour long. Then I'd be laughing. I'd be like, yeah, right. But it's beautiful because I love to hear her mind speak to me, because the way she thinks is like it cannot be compromised, and I like that. I like people who stand on the ground. But understand this. I have 5 more minutes. But understand that good intentions. I'm gonna call this video "Good Intentions." The intentions that you have, there's no such thing as a good intention or bad intention. Your intention should be always be good. You feel me? It should. That is the natural way. But it's unfortunate that some people just have bad intentions, and they have alternative motives, and they will stick around. It's like a nigga that's trying to fuck a girl, and they'll be friends with her for a very, very long time, and finally get to do what they need to do, then they walk away. So some people have ulterior motives to a lot of things. You feel me? So do not worry about what they do. Always worry about how you handle yourself during that situation. Always have good intention. Just because somebody do you wrong doesn't mean you have to change your whole life and be like, this person did me wrong, so fuck this and fuck. Like, please, man. Always hold on to yourself. You feel me? Always, always. Do not kill away a member of yourself and replace it with something else that was introduced to you by somebody who had bad intentions. You feel me? Your members are very, very important. You feel me? So I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I mean? Just put it out there. Put it out there. Always, always. Like, your thoughts can clear your body. You feel me? The way you think can kill your body. You can literally kill your body. And that's what science is always behind spirituality. You feel me? That's science always has to put a method to it. They want to cook that shit up in a petri dish to make understanding of it. But not everything needs to be understood. Just have faith in it. Just believe in it. You feel me? Have confidence in it that this is right. You feel me? When you know what is right because it hits you very differently. It resonate with your soul. Because righteousness is what our soul desire. It's what our soul anger for. It's what our when you hungry and you want to eat food. Well, righteousness too is part of you. And in as a righteousness, our soul needs righteousness as its food. You feel me? So we are naturally righteous. You feel me? Just like our body's 75% water, and sometimes we need some form of liquid in our fruits, our form of liquids. Water is another form of liquid. You feel me? And your body needs these things. Food becomes a form of liquid itself. So your body needs these things. So it's very, very important that we do carry ourselves very well like that. Da 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 da. But you understand what I'm saying? You dig? And that's about it. You feel me? Just like a mountain needs dirt just to come together to form it. You feel me? It is what it is. Like, and just like a car needs oil to keep it running. You feel me? Just like our skin needs some form of oil to keep it smooth. Our soul need righteousness, and you need to be righteous in this moment. Very, very righteous. You feel me? So I had to put that out there. People don't let people talk down upon you where you become the person that you trying to kill. You feel me? When I say kill, I don't mean like kill literally like dead or something like that. When something is dead, it means doing away with. You feel me? Let it go. Don't let it be part of you. Do not let it be part of you. Do not replace it with. Don't replace a good member with a bad member. Don't let your good intentions be compromised or contaminated by bad intention. It's very, very important that y'all see this. You feel me? I try to speak to y'all from the way I understand it. And people usually they be like, yo, you go through so much. How do you do it? Then I'm like, damn, I don't want you to look at me as the answer. What I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to direct you to the source so you can understand that I draw my energy from the source itself, and that's God Himself. So please do not. I'm flattered by you even. Yes, it's a flattering sometimes. I be flattered, like, and that's the devil's side of me. The devil's side of me get flattered, and I get boisterous and confident. But then I always step back, and I be like, nah, this is not. I'm insulted now. When I do step back, I'm like, this is insulting because this is not even about my power. This is all God's doing. You feel me? So please do not even don't do it. Don't look at me as an answer or a source to anything, and you think that you can watch me and be like, I want to do how Jeffrey did it. No, no, God has plans for you too. God probably show you a better way, and I'm hard headed. I'm hard of hearing. So most of the things that I'm supposed to learn, I probably haven't even learned it yet. And you could be somebody who, if you see that in me, go straight to God, and God will give you a better answer than He's given me. So always go to that source person. And I'm speaking real to y'all, you feel me? And this is just me. And this is not me speaking in fear or anything else like that, because I be wanting to smack the shit out of the nigga, and that's just me, you feel me? But then it would not allow me to do it, you feel me? And I'm not going to fight it. I know I feel like I can fight an angel. I swear I can. I ain't going to lie to y'all niggas. I swear I'll fight these niggas. I'm like, what the fuck I gotta go through this? But it's like, then I gotta humble myself, and I always gotta, it requires a lot of discipline, a lot of musa, and it's just a lot of like humbling. You just gotta humble yourself and be like, look, man, this is not about you, man. This is beyond you. You have to understand that. And this is the constant battle that I gotta go through. I'm constantly battling. I'm not just battling these people around here. I'm battling myself. That's why I said I put so much on my shoulders, my nigga. You don't even understand it. Sometimes I just gotta step back and be like, God, just hold this shit for me, please. Like, take the world off my shoulder and you hold it for me. And he always asks me, whenever you ready, you can take it back. And out of nowhere, I take it back. I do. I be taking it back. Like God be like, yo, be still and know that I'm God. And when I get a little too boisterous and a little too full of myself, that's when you take it back. And God will always give it to you. Be like, all right, go ahead. Like, you feel me? And it's like, yo, just be humble. You know what I mean? Let God fight your battles. Let God fight your battles. And keep the members that He gives you. You feel me? Nothing can replace it. If He gives it to you, then nothing can replace it. So I try to stay in that moment, in that fight with Him, and I do stand still and make sure that He fights my battle. But that's about it, man. I had to talk to y'all real quick. You dig? I had to, you know what I mean? Hit y'all with a few knowledge, a few things. You dig? But it is what it is. I'm gonna try to talk more in this light because this is my passion a little bit. If it is truly my passion, I feel like I'm more knowledge in this area because I have experience and I go through it, and I be thinking about, then how do you even deal with all these things? Like, how do you do it? I ask myself the same questions too. People be asking me when I was in New York. Girls used to come to me and be like, "How do you do it?" Like, and I'd be like, "Damn, like, please don't look at me and think that is me. This is beyond me. Like, this is something else that's working through me. So please do not glorify me and think that this is. Please don't do that. Like, I I be doing a disservice to God by and taking credit for something that's not me. You know what I mean? That's not my credit, my nigga. You dig? That's not me at all. This is God working through me. You feel me? So holla at y'all, man. You already know.